Hey, how you guys going? My name is Heartbeat. Welcome back into this week's video, and today we're here another fantastic episode of the Arctic Shack for you beautiful people. So, in this week's video we're going to be discussing about feeling detached from the furry fandom. Now, in case that's a little bit of a big brain word for most of you, pretty much what I mean is uninterested. Just not feeling committed or not feeling a part of the furry fandom. Now, this doesn't just happen within the furry fandom, this can happen in literally any hobby that you do. This could be from playing tennis to playing your favorite video games, etc, etc. So what does one do when you're feeling deliberately detached from the furry fandom? I haven't had, that spark, to put on my fursuit within 2 weeks or something like that. What do I do? Well, in my personal opinion, I myself have been through this. There has been times where personal issues has been involved, but mainly there has been times where my suit has just been sitting in my room for weeks, haven't posted a video on YouTube or TikTok, Twitter, whatever. Something just felt off. Something it just didn't feel right to me at that point. And yeah, there's been patches where I've gone a few weeks, close to a month without doing any of the furry stuff. And you might be wondering why. Was there any particular reason? Was there any incident that happened? Or was it just simply because... Hello? Was it simply just because you were just bored? And in my personal opinion, sort of yes. When you do something or when you're involved with something from time to time, it can burn out over time. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I hate the furry fandom or anything like that, but I've been in this fandom for a good 2.5, pushing 3 years now. And there definitely has been some moments when I feel well and truly burnt out. And honestly, to find that spark again is much, much more harder the more and more I do it. And how, in my personal opinion, this may be different towards you, but for me personally, how I find my mojo, I guess if you want to call it that, how I found my rhythm again within the furry fandom is that I just went back into basics. I started watching other furry YouTubers. I started watching, dance compilations. I looked more into, furry drawings on Twitter and whatnot. I just tried to find that spark again. And being detached from the furry fandom and your favorite hobbies is completely okay. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking a break. I know a lot of people seem to worry or panic or something like that whenever they feel detached from this fandom. And honestly, there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with a break. Honestly, breaks are fantastic. Let's be brutally honest. Breaks are great. And sometimes being detached from something or being further away from something makes you love it even more the second or third or whatever time you come back to it. Now, I know there is some people that just don't get that spark anymore. They just completely quit and that's it. Dunzo, Red Rover, boom, out the window. But let's be brutally honest. Like, being detached is not the end of the world. Just because you're away from the furry fandom for 2 days, 8 months, a year, whatever, there is still plenty of room within the community to come back. Our community is growing by the day. There's new people looking at us through social media, TV, articles, whatnot. There is plenty of chances for you to come back. It is a free world and it's your life. You're able to do whatever you wish. And trust me, detachment does suck. As I said before, detachment from this community sucks. Because one day you're so happy within the community, like you make children laugh and happy and you get to interact with other suitors and be a woo, giggle, wiggle, bolgy, wolgy, all that sort of shit. And then the next day, you just feel like tossing the fursuit in the trash. And it can be a really condescending and a really confusing time because you think to yourself, wait, this thing made me happy. Doing exactly what I'm doing right now made me happy, but then it doesn't. And that's what I mean. Detachment can be a good thing because with that detachment, it gives you time to think. And within thinking, you then realize how much you love said hobby. Again, whether it be the furry fandom or tennis or whatnot. And which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. So I actually highly suggest people to detach from the furry fandom every now and then, just to really take a step back from like and have a third person point of view and go, hey, what within this community do I love? Do I love the fursuits? Do I love the fur meets, the art, fursuit makers, list goes on. what do I truly love about this community? And then that's how you get your mojo back. Well, in my opinion anyways. So that's all of my tips for detachment. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Very quickly before I go, happy Father's Day to all you Australians, all your daddies out there. To all your dads out there, happy Father's Day. I hope your day has been going well. And also, thank you guys so much for the support on my first gaming video. I do plan to do a bit more. It's not going to be super duper frequent, but whenever I feel like a good game strikes me and I want to play it, I definitely will. Anyways, that's about it for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next video. See you later, mate.